Hello Chocs and Chocettes, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have the limited edition Flipz Unicornz. So Flipz, if you don't know, I'm sure they were about years and years ago called Choco Flipz. They disappeared and they've seemed to have resurfaced in recent years. Basically it's chocolate covered pretzels. And there's done a few different types. There's milk and dark, the obvious ones. And there's a white chocolate fudge, I think it is, or white fudge. Features white fudge actually. And now there's, I think that's limited edition. Now there's a Unicornz limited edition one. You can see a little unicorn horn there. Dangerously, slightly a bit like the poo emoji. But I think it's just got a way of looking like a unicorn horn. Yeah, so basically Unicornz, well, it seems to be a sort of, I don't know, basically a young adult trend at the moment, isn't it, for all things unicorn really. Unicorn pyjamas, onesies or whatever and stuff like this, at least in the UK. You know, maybe teenagers as well, I'm not sure. Don't know if it's limited to girls or not, but you know, I've only seen women with unicorn antics going on, but maybe guys do it as well, who knows. So there we go anyway, you can see clearly, there's a few companies that have done unicorn editions. Smarties did a unicorn edition, limited edition stuff. I think Mr. Kipling did one of their sort of slices. Got some to hand actually, not unicorn ones, but yeah, just, well, basically I've got some other ones they've done here. I'm going to review later. Yeah, just their sort of Mr. Kipling slices, what they're called unicorn slices. Yeah, and this is Flipz doing there. So basically, it's just sort of coloured in a pinky purple topping, and I mean that's not too bad actually because it's quite, you know, I mean the Smarties ones, the limited edition unicorn Smarties things were a bit terrible really. It was just pink and purple Smarties, and it just didn't have that much magic to them because I think Smarties are quite nicely varied anyway. And I don't know. But these ones I think are a bit different. I mean, I thought the Smarties ones could have had like glittery bits in there. Maybe these could as well, but to improve them. But I don't know. It seems to work, I think, looking at the packaging. You can see that nice unicorn. Sort of like a gradient, metallic, shiny, pinky purple going on. What does it say on the bottom? It says, purple fudge covered pretzels drizzled with magic. There you go. So yes, there we are. So the magic is probably the darker purple. Yeah, so basically there's a white chocolate fudge. So these are probably just, they've just coloured the, well not white chocolate, white fudge. They've just coloured it purple in this case, I think. Yeah, so there we go. So you can see again. Yeah, purple's my favourite colour, so I'm quite happy about these. So it says flipping magical on the back. It says. I think it's quite dark in the UK at the moment. It's midwinter, it's horrendous really. So whenever hunger strikes, make sure you've got Flipz nearby. Flipz are the most flipping magical snack ever. That's because they combine crunchy salty pretzels with smooth purple fudge flavour coating. It doesn't say with our smooth, it says with smooth purple fudge flavour coating. Drizzled with unicorn magic for an outrageous anytime snack. Anytime is the right time for a flipping magical snack. There we go. So I'm just going to get the white chocolate fudge ones. I'm back. So that's, yeah, white fudge. So I've got the white fudge ones here. I've got them for, I'm going to give them a friend basically. I just want to see what the difference is. Yes. Yeah, so pretty salty pretzel, so smooth. So white fudge, so they've replaced white with purple. But it does have the drizzled with unicorn magic. So it says drizzled with unicorn magic for an outrageous anytime snack. Yeah. So they put a flipping awesome snack for a flipping magical snack. So they've changed a bit of it. Yeah, so okay, we'll let them off. But yeah, basically we've just added a few words in here and there. Okay, so it looks quite nice. I like the presentation of it. I think the purple looks good. Calorie wise, let's have a look. Per serving, 22 grams. It is a 90 gram bag. So what's that, roughly a quarter, is it? Something like that? A fifth? A quarter. Yeah, about a quarter. So that's 108 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 3.5 of which are saturates. So there we go. So it does give you 400 grams as well. So is it the same as the thingy? Yeah, so slightly less actually than the white fudge ones, for whatever reason. Oh no, the per serving, it's a 100 gram bag, this one. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? This one's a 100 gram bag, 100 grams. 90 grams. So they're giving you less in this one for some reason. Well, why is that? You know, they both look the same size. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Look. They're both clearly the same size bag. You know. But this one's giving you 100 grams, this one's giving you 90, so make of that what you will. That's a big negative in my view. So clearly they're basically just giving you less because it's Unicornz or whatever. Maybe, I mean, you could argue, devil's advocate, oh yeah, they're giving it's aimed at kids, so they're giving you less. But that's, you know, not, it's going to charge the same, aren't it? It's the same size bag. It's not clear that it's a smaller amount of them. So pretty terrible that, I think. Pretty terrible. Okay, let's give it an open then. See what they taste like. There's a seal thing here, so you can reseal them. You know, never used those yet. I don't think they work that well. I usually just fold the bag over or something. You can open it. So there we go. There we are. Okay. So yeah, per quarter is roughly. So how many are there in here? Smells quite nice. Okay. Yeah, 5 to 15. There's 18 in here. So a quarter of them is roughly what you get. So quarter of 18, what's that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 4, 8, 12, 16, well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16. So it's about 4, yeah, about 4.5 or something, isn't it, I think? Here's a quarter. So 4.5 is your quarter. Is your 108 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 3.5 of which are saturates. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Right, so it's not really purple, it's just an off-white colour, I think. Look a bit like sort of creepy faces, I guess. Yeah, more of an off-white than a purple, I would say. It's just drizzled in magic. It's just basically got sort of very sort of, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can slightly see, can't you? Sort of like just lines of purple there. You know, I thought it'd be drizzled in really, and it's just sort of, I don't know, it's part of the same, I don't know how they've done it really, but it seems to be part of the same coating. It's not raised or anything like that, that purple thing. I wouldn't say it's that magical. Again, I prefer if it was like sparkly pieces or something. I think that would be a bit more magical myself, and I don't know why they've not done that, probably expense or whatever. Yeah, a bit disappointing, not really purple. It's clearly just, yeah, it's okay. I mean, you know, it's probably the colours you'd expect, but it's not that darker purple. I would say it's the same as that, really. Hello everyone, I'm just interrupting my own review here, just to just to come back a bit. I've had a bit of a nibble of these, so I don't know where I've put this in the review, but I have nibbled them and done that part of the review. So yeah, basically I'm just saying that I think I mentioned that these are good for young adults and things. Also, obviously children as well would like these, I think, as well. Yeah, I think they could look quite nice. I think it's a shame to have sparkly bits, magical dust or something to make them a bit shiny. Perhaps just the lines. Well, a good feature and a good addition, and probably not overly easy for them to do. It's good. I think they could look a bit more magical. But obviously, if you were sort of a child, you know, I don't know, maybe you know, I don't know, maybe little boys like Unicornz as well. But you know, I think for my niece is probably more likely. They're my nephews to like Unicornz, but who knows? But anyway, I don't want to sort of impose these on girls over boys. But let's face it, it's probably going to be little girls that would enjoy these, and I think they'd be quite, you know, quite nice with the novelty value of these, having these pink ones. But they're not massively magical, I wouldn't say, but they are different enough. Yeah, you know, so there we go. So I just wanted to add that in. So maybe if you were, you know, a fan of Unicornz and of a younger age, this might be quite nice for you, really. Something a bit different. But I think overall the packaging is what does it, isn't it? It's got Unicornz, nice and purple Unicornz on there and things like that. So there we go. I just wanted to add that in. Anyway, back to the review. Yeah, also on the packaging as well. I'd just like to say it's got these 2 Unicornz there, so that's quite nice. Assuming Unicornz, yes. And it says, no unicorns were harmed in the making of these flipping magical snacks. So there we go. Okay. So let's snap one in half a bit. So you can see there, quite nice covering of chocolate there, or fudge, or whatever it is. Looks quite nice. You can see the pretzel coming in there, the darker colour there. looks okay. Let's go on a sort of a bit of a measure across. Roughly about 3.4 across. Roughly, I think they're all roughly the same. Sort of like around 3 centimeters tall to 3.5, depending on where you measure it. And height wise, well, about 0.8 on the height or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how you describe which is width and height and stuff, but there we go. And they're all quite uniform though, to be honest with you. They are roughly all the same size, so they're quite good at that. The only thing that makes a difference is actually the chocolate sometimes covering more or less. But the chocolate coverage for the most part seems to be pretty good. Some of them got slight things underneath where they've obviously been laid down off the camera, laid down. But yeah, I mean that's fair enough. None of them have. They're all quite uniform. So that's pretty good actually. Okay, let's lift myself up. Give them a taste. Give myself a taste. All right, let's give it a taste. Yeah, tastes nice actually. Very similar to the white chocolate fudge ones, I think. Just tastes very similar to those. Very nice. I like the white chocolate fudge ones. I think it's very similar to them. So it's got that sort of sweet fudge taste. I say white chocolate fudge, white fudge. If you ever say white chocolate fudge, it's white fudge. I don't think it's white chocolate fudge. Yeah, so it combines the sweet taste of the fudge with the salty taste of the pretzel. The pretzel's nice. There's a good covering of the fudge. You can see on the one snapped in half. It's quite a good thick covering. Yeah, I think it's excuse me. I think it's just very similar to the white fudge one. Basically, they've just coloured it, and they've added in these little stripes. You can see there. This one's not got very many stripes on them. It's just one big one in this bit here. Some of them are more than others. There you go. So yeah, covered with magic. I wouldn't say that's that magical, really, would you? But it's okay. It's sort of pinky purple. Relatively unicorny, maybe. I don't know. I think they should have sort of magic sparkly bits in there. I think that would make them magical. That would be considered being drizzled with magic or whatever, I would have thought. But none of them seem to do it. I don't know whether it's because it's more expensive or you can't get. I'm sure you can get sparkly bits that you can eat. I'm sure I've seen them on cakes and things. Like glitter dust or whatever that you can eat. Maybe you can't, maybe it's impossible. But yeah, they're nice, these. I do like the mix of salt and sweet with them, and that taste is really nice. It's really a cheap cash-in to an extent because it's pretty much the white fudge ones, just coloured. They've done a good job to get the stripes in. I mean, they've at least done that, which is quite nice. And it doesn't say it's not raised or anything, so I don't know how they've quite done it. It is part of the other, the other topping. So they've somehow done that quite well. I don't know how they've done it. So I quite like that, really. So I imagine that's not overly lazy for them to have done that. So it's not just like they've coloured the fudge. It is to my knowledge, anyway. But you can't get away from the fact that they've given you basically 10% less, The white fudge is a 100-gram bag. This one's a 90-gram bag. Yeah, and I think that's, let's say they're 90 grams. White fudge. 100 grams. You see there? Hard for me to show you because I can't see the camera. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully you can see that. So I think that's really taken advantage there. It's pretty disgusting when you think about it. I don't know whether they've reduced all the sizes by this much, but yeah, pretty poor, that I would say. So I think taste-wise, I think really they were good. I do like them a lot. I think a good 4 out of 5, maybe 4.5. Basically the same as the white fudge ones. I can't quite remember what we gave the white fudge. Maybe I'll have to check. Basically the same score as those. But I think a 4 out of 5 is pretty good. I do like these. But really, you know, I would reduce it by a star just for the moral factor of the fact that they've given you 10% less, which I think is a bit harsh, really. I don't know how that manifests itself. It could be that the bag somehow weighs less with these ones. They're using less plastic or something, in which case, you know, that's great, I guess. But I will go back, and I'll probably put a caption on now, because I would have counted out how many was in the white fudge bag, and there will be a caption to say there's less in this one or whatever, you know, so we'll have the answer. Which proves why it's good for me to count them all out and things, so you know, for posterity reasons, whatever it is, and things like that, and to compare them as well, so we can see how they're ripping us off in the future. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me to subscribe, like my videos, from Instagram as well, and I'll see you next time. Take care everyone, see you later, bye for now, see ya.